Well, how was the sound? I hope the sound is beautiful, honey. So this is my workspace, okay? And I was going to be doing a little something with y'all tonight. But someone wanted me to show them something, and I was like, I'm gonna do this on YouTube. So I'm not gonna show the work that I'm doing. I'm just gonna kind of, I guess, show some of the tools that I'm using, if that makes sense. And like, so this is my workstation. Of course, this is selenite. If you don't know now, you know this is selenite. Of course, this is wax and stuff, y'all. Like, so this is my workstation. Um, so yes, I cleansed my area. I even used a little bit, and I'm actually gonna do some more. We're gonna put some rose water down to kind of raise the vibrations because we're gonna be showing some tea. And I'm gonna be talking, y'all. This is like a when they be like, "Get ready with me." This is like a this is like a show y'all. I want to do something while we talking. Okay, I want to do something while we're talking. So we got some Florida water to kind of cleanse this area. So, like I said, someone wanted me to show them a little something. Um, they're doing some work, and this is a collaboration. So they're doing some work that requires legal. It's a legal case, and it's more than just that. It's layers upon things, right? But we're going to be discussing, the legal aspect of it. And I'm basically showing them, well, not the legal guys, so we're going to be showing them how to strip the power. And I already explained this to them, so I'm not going to explain it in here because I feel like, yeah, if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't. But they are doing the magnet technique. And you guys know these are raw Amazonites. And of course, this is good for stress. This deals with your calcium level. This deals with tension. This is also very prosperous stone. So this is raw Amazonite. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to show them how to set it up. Guys, there's different ways of setting up like candles and stuff. And like I said, I'm going to go in and out, explain what I'm doing. I'm going to also have a little like talk about some things we got on mind. But and of course, it's just all examples right here, right? These are not, anyway. So, and I got my gloves on, y'all, because I'm working with peppers, and this is not too spicy, but this will fuck you up. Tampico pasilla. Yes, honey, chili pasilla molito. Okay, that means grounded chili peppers. So anyway, so to the person who this is, I told you I was going to do a video, and I was going to show you how things are set up, right? So this is the pyramid shape, okay? Hello, Albos. This is a pyramid shape for candles, and we use this for a lot of things, but in this case, we're using it to bring in, to manifest, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, okay? First, second, and third. Of course, depending on what you're trying to do, it would face away from you, or you can face it towards you, right? But for demonstration purposes, we're going to place it in a pyramid like this. Now, of course, the first part of their step, this is going to be the magnets. Amazonite is just used, like I said, for an example. And they can either place the 3 magnets directly in front of the candles, and then in the middle, they will have their commanding candle. Ganesha, okay, is a commanding spirit for me. Hello. And so Ganesha is used in all of my workings when I'm commanding energy. Now, of course, other spirits are brought in, other deities, other energies, but Ganesha in particular is used for invoking and pulling in energy for me and commanding the other spirits to bow down to a bitch like me. Can we talk about it? Hello. And so either way, the commanding candle could be if if you're not into spirits and you want to do your own workings, this would be your solar candle. This would be your favorite color candle. This could be also a white candle or a candle that represents the season, the time frame. Let's say for a good example, if you're dealing with someone in the summer, right? Blue and red, also brown and green. It depends on if it's a June or July type of summer situation, will be the colors. So if you're doing workings like this situation, they're doing legal workings on someone, the color that they'll be using would be blue or red or green or brown. And of course, they know what colors to use. Like I said, I won't put too much out there. So this is how that would work. And then the three magnets to be here. And of course, what I do is I like to do moving candle rituals because of course candles represent energy. So I like to like pull it away as time go on because you're expanding your territory and you're pushing the magnets out. So each day you're going to do this and go up and just keep pulling out, right? Or if you're trying to bring things to you, because the magnet could be used as an extractor, a repellent, or to attract something to you. So, or you will start off far away and then you will slowly move it into you, and it will burn down like so. So that's how you would do this pyramid candle setup with the magnets. Now, the next phase of this work, if you're wanting to, no, what you're gonna do, not if you're wanting, what you're gonna do. So the next phase of your work, you should have all together your 2 pillar candles. We use this to pull in, to invoke, to ask for the spirits to walk through, ancestors, and even for your angels to come through, right? You're telling them to come in, and this is used as an archway for that energy to come in, okay? And then, of course, you should have a candle or 2 that represent you. Ganesha would be an example of you. You would have 1 candle representing your purpose, and your other candle representing like a backup. We're going to call it a backup candle. Okay. And then this is your party right here, right? So this is going to represent the person that you're doing your workings on. Where's another candle? Okay, we're going to use this candle. Okay. So there should be altogether 7 candles. 7 candles is your color. 7 is your number anyway. Okay, so you should have 2 candles here, preferably white. I do not like working with heavier candles. Like even right now, this purple is considered a heavy color. This blue is also considered a heavy color, but the plus about the blue is heavy, but it's not so heavy, so it's not going to drain your energy. But colors like purple, red, and black will pull your energy rapidly. Okay, so when you work with those 3 colors, you need to always have you got to be in that space the whole time while they're burning. Okay, that's why I like to use pillars when it comes to heavier workings or dealing with black, because of course, while the colors are burning down, and this is actually a deep blue, as you can see, it's I don't use this. This has been extinguished. It's been probably like 3 or 4 months now because the work has actually manifested. And of course, when work has already manifested, you stop doing the work. Okay, hello. And so anyway, so deeper colors, I said this was a black because this is a blue, this is a black. I like to use pillars because you use the energy for the 15 minutes, the 4 hours, and then you snuff it out. Anubis want to get in my lap. Hold on. So yeah, you snuff it out and then you could do your business. You can go do your thing. And then you want to light it back up when you get a chance, okay? So that's why I use pillars. But going back into the setup. So on the left-hand side, okay, there's a reason why we're starting on the left side and you pulling them from the right side because we're doing some very nasty work here. Okay, so we're going to start with the left side. These are your candles. You're commanding, your astral, the candle that represents you. The candle represents your purpose because it's closer to you. And this is the candle that's going to help pull this in. I mean, if you want to, you could do 2 of the same colors. So in your matter, you're working with purple, you're working with orange, you're working with brown, you're working with pink. And at a later time, blue or green, right? Come on, Erzuli. Who you doing? Hey Juan Sanchez, Holy Spirit. Come on in, Holy Spirit. Ow! Holy Spirit, you are welcome. Mm-mm. We're doing some Holy Spirit work tonight too. This is for the Holy Spirit work tonight, Juan. But I won't show y'all that because we getting a little nasty, honey. Baby, you gotta have to go down there. Yeah, you can't be your mama that. You gotta go down there. So these are your three candles. As I said, here are the magnets. And what you're doing is you want to extract. First of all, you're going to be praying over everything, right? And I use holy water, I use rose water. And holy water is basically water that's been prayed over using Psalms 23. Okay. Now, if you want to be real fancy, you want to go to a Catholic priest to pray over your water, go ahead. But holy water is any water that's prayed over with Psalms 23. So if you are doing a holy bath to cleanse yourself, while the water is running, you take your fingers in it. I run the figure 8, the infinite sign, and I say, the Psalms 23. So you're going to pray over all this. You're going to charge yourself. Like I said, this represents the man that you're pulling the energy from, right? Because this man has got over on you. He scammed you. He tried to fuck you over. He thought he was pulling the energy from you. He thought he was using his magnetic energy, known as scamming, to pull from you. So now you're reclaiming this power back and you're using these magnets to pull it back in, right? And so you're going to every day while you're doing this, because it's going to be a moving candle ritual, and you're going to have to move this, even if you are using 7-day candles, the whole 7 day or 3 days, because sometimes they burn out quicker than that. You're going to be moving these candles except for these. You do not move these candles. You do not move these candles. These candles stay stationary. Okay? The only thing that's going to be moving will be the magnets and and his candles. So you're asking while you're doing your work and you're visualizing it, because this is him, that the energy that he stole from you get pulled back to you. And you're using the forces of the magnet. You're using the forces of the universe. These magnets represent the universal pull, right? You're commanding, you're decreeing, you're declaring to get your power back. And so you're stripping him away of his by literally, and it's going to be a 2-part thing. Okay, the first part of your ritual, you're going to start moving these magnets closer to you as you're saying, I pull back my energy. I pull back my energy. I pull back, however you want to go into that. I pull back my power. He thought he was scamming me. He thought he was getting over on me. I'm pulling it back. I'm pulling it back. I'm pulling it back. Okay, and then you're moving the candles with it, right? His candles. I strip him of any defense that he may have up, any defense he may have up, any blockage he may be having, any type of knots, any type of entanglement, any type of doors he thought he was closing to where I couldn't find out about it, the scam, or didn't think I would have outlets to get back my power that he stole from me. I'm stripping it away from him. So you're moving these candles closer to the magnets as you're doing this, closer to the magnets. You're going to let that go. That's going to be the first day. The next day, the same thing. You're going to move the magnets back to you. Move first. I move these magnets to strip John Doe of his powers that he thought he was scamming, his scamming ways. I call my power back to me. However you want to voice that. And then the next part would be, because it depends on, everything's about timing. When you do rituals, you guys, everything has to have a time. You cannot just light a candle at 9 o'clock and decide at 11 o'clock you're going to, distinguish or extinguish the flames. There's like, what is the purpose of that? What are you doing that deals with the number 2? Why did you start it in the 9 o'clock hour? Why did you finish it at the 11 o'clock hour? All this stuff have purpose. This is also going to help or break or not break, but extend your workings for manifesting. So the first half, if you're doing it for 2 hours, after 2 hours, you then move this forward. If you're doing 4 hours, or even 2 hours, the first hour you move forward. If you're doing 15 minutes, that's what I would do. I would slowly work it in. The first level would be 15 minutes each day. The next level would be an hour. The next level would be whatever. Work with that. That's also going into 45. 4 plus 5 is 9, etc. So you're working with numbers, you're working with symbols, you're working with colors, you're working with days, you're working with cycles. We're still in the new moon cycle, that energy. And eventually, what it's going to look like, you're not going to pull the final moment. So I advise you to measure the length of your altar, right? Like, how long is it? How wide is it? Because the candles need to start as far away as they can, because each day you're moving it closer. What you're not going to do is probably around the third or fourth day, if you're working this for 7 days, you're eventually going to have the magnets closer to your candles, but you're never going to let his candles touch your candles. Because what you're going to do is you're symbolically telling your subconscious mind and the universe that now he can come back to you and he can take your power. Because you would do that if you're trying to bring this man to you. You're not trying to bring this man to you sexually. That'll be used for a sexual working. You're trying to pull this man into your bed, into your jeans, into your home. You will move it as close as you can to the magnets, okay? And the magnets is, sinking you together. But because you're just trying to strip him away of energy that he used, you're going to keep his candles about that, right? About 2 or 3 fingers width, and you're going to let it burn completely down. If, for whatever reason, while you're doing this, and these candles are already burnt down before you even get to this last step, right? This third or fourth day, then of course you would just replace these candles. I will also encourage you to do a double burn. A double burn is when the candles burn down or they're halfway burnt down, and you back it up with the same color directly behind it. Or when it's burnt down all the way, you just replace it and then you let that burn down and just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over. So that's it. Like I said, these represent the magnets. This represents the person that you're working on, and you're trying to pull the energy into him or into you that he took from you. And that's how that's going to work. Okay. The first step was the first step. When I did the pyramid, that's for you to bring in your first part. You know what that is. And this is to strip away. Now, how I would personally do it, I would do some workings to strip him from his energy first. And then I would do the workings with that, because you're going to do a pam, pam, pam. It's going to be like when they be like, kapow. Bruce Lee, you remember when Bruce Lee in his movies, he'll start doing his little thing? That's what you're doing. You basically saying, karate cop top. Bitch, I took your power from you, and while you're in a state of confusion, now I'm going to build my energy up. And always, too, this is what these candles represent, too. These are also your build-ups. These are your charge-ups. These are your, you pulling in your own energy. So it's for you, it's for your spirits, and it's for your purpose, okay? And that's it with that. I think that was all, right? And we talked about the colors, too. Now, I did want to go over, I was going to do a cleanse with y'all too, y'all, but I forgot to grab fucking lemons. So I guess that'll be our next video. We'll come back and do a video on that. I'm doing a different type of cleanse, and it's going to be requiring, this is one of the items. I can show y'all the other items. It's not made for YouTube camera. Oh, I want to show y'all. Isn't this beautiful? Do y'all see this? Y'all, this was made by Tasha's Touch. Hey, Recco. Hey, Rika, how you doing? Yes, thanks so much. Hey, Scar0626. This was made by Tasha Touch Jewelry, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful, honey? So yes, so this is going to be some whole other work for me, y'all, because, I do workings for people and for myself. So, I like to pull out the big guns, girl. Okay. What else? Oh, here we go. So I wanted to show y'all this, because a lot of people don't know this, right? And we're going to talk about 2 more things. It's going to be this and this. And I should have bought another candle to show you guys as an example. So I always get asked this question. When you go to Botanicas or you go to spiritual stores and they have multiple color candles for the same purpose, like, why do they have a purple one? Why do they have a red one, a green one, a yellow one, an orange one, a white one? And you're like, it's the same wording on it, but what is the colors? Well, let's get into purple, right? So, purple is a powerful color. This is considered a royal color for a reason, right? This color will fuck you up and the people that you're trying to work on up. If you're not prepared, if you're not energetically charged, if you're not prepared, if you're not ready, that's why I get into my little fastings and disconnections. So this is a what they call a fatal attraction color. So purple will be used for charging yourself up so you're attracting good energies to you if you're in that space. You're attracting bad spirits too if you're in that space. But also this could be used for money, to attract money. Maybe money is owed to you. You don't know where it's owed from, how it's owed to you, how you're going to get it back. You will use this. This is a commanding color. Going even into, getting someone. Maybe people are like, there's no way you're going to get this man, you're going to get this woman. You're going to work with purple, right? And so this is a fatal attraction. This means there's no possible way that what you're asking for won't come into existence. Okay. And this is why people get their energy pulled too. So as you can see, this actually has attraction on it. So this would be like used for a hard to get type of attraction. This would be like, okay, maybe you're trying to, and of course there's a man and woman on here. If you don't know, that's a sexual vision. But let's say if a man and a woman, or excuse me, let's say you're trying to get, money. Let's say this person always telling you no, the bank tell you no, whatever tell you no, whoever's telling you no. Because people don't know that sex and money, love and money all works together because it is an exchange of some type of energy. And so this is why love and money is on the same frequency, and even sexual energy is on the same frequency as money and just, dealing with business. And so either way, this would be used, like I said, for the hard to get energy. You're told no and you want a yes. This is what the color you would use. If you're new at this is your first time doing any type of working, white would be the color you would use. And of course, if you are using this, because y'all, this is why we get into using 3 candles, get you a solid white candle. If they only have a purple candle and you're like, listen, purple is too much for me. It's too strong. I'm not ready for that energy. Get you 2 white candles to go with the purple. That will also balance out the energy so you're not feeling that direct pull. And then, of course, red would be to add energy into something you already asked for. So what would be a deadly combination would be red and purple. Okay, so let's say a good example for you, for my people out there. Maybe you're a femme queen and you really want this guy, but the guy is like, I'm not into femme queens. That's not my thing. And you're like, no, motherfucker, you're a flirt with me. I know you want me. This would be the collection that you would use together. Purple with red. Because purple is red mixed in with blue, I believe, right? Blue and red makes purple. So you're pulling that in with that, right? And so, yes, deadly. Attraction only, red only, sex, lust, sexual energy. Also, you want to fuck somebody up. Let's say your husband cheat on you and you sick of him getting hard for everybody else, but when he come home, he's emptied. His sack is emptied the fuck out. Burn a red candle on that bitch. 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 And you gonna drain that motherfucker of his motherfucking energy so he can't get hard for them neither. And of course, that's one thing, y'all. It's more than just using candles. Okay. So that's it for that. So that's why you're gonna see, the Husto West candle's gonna be in blue, red, yellow. It also depends on the purpose. That's another thing too. People don't know that all these candle colors right here could be used for the same purpose. All of these candle colors could be used for the same purpose. And I'm just going to give you a good example. So there's money, right? Money. You need money. That's the common denominator between all these candles right now. You want to bring in money. White would be to remove any blockages that's on your money, right? Or it could be used as a substitute for all these other colors. So if you can't buy the blue candle, get your white. You can't find a red, get your white. You can't find an orange, get your white, blah, 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 whatever. And it's the lightest of the color. So if there is something tricky going on, you would also get clarity in the situation, right? Let's say you fucked up on some money. White will be good for you to now kind of reconcile that energy. Oh, I don't got a pink candle neither. Whatever. And then blue would be removing obstacles, breaking down obstacles, also what we call a blessing, rain of the blessing color. So this is commanding, demanding. We're going to knock down, we're going to make it happen. And so yes, this is to bless your home. So maybe there's bills that need to be paid, and that's why you need the money. The blue count will be good for that. Okay. Going into the red. This is for fast money. Let's say, for good example, eviction. A good example, your car note. A good example, you get a bill that drops and it tells you that the bill is due on the same day as your damn rent is due. You're going to use a red candle to pull in that energy. It's a speedy candle color. It's a speedy. Of course, Yashino is connected to planets, Jupiter, Mars, etc., royalty, king, whatever, expanding of dimensions, territories, all that good stuff. And the red is to speed it up, to make it happen, to give you strength and energy. Because that's another thing too. A lot of people don't ask for that. When they're doing energetic workings to do things, they're not asking for energy. Give me energy to get this money as well. Because bitch, that also be a thing too, girl. You be so stressed out. And now you don't have the energy to get this money. And then all of a sudden you're like, fuck, I didn't make it. Okay. Orange is the obstacle removal color. So this would be that you know that you can get the money, but now you're realizing that there's a lot of obstacles put in front of you of getting the money. Maybe you need to get to work and your car is currently not working. You're like, fuck, how am I gonna get to and from work? Well, this is removing the obstacles. Y'all, let me tell y'all a quick little story. I had a client that came to me because they were in like a 90-day probational period at the job that they were with. And I always think about it every time I see an orange candle. They were in their 90-day probational period. And in this 90-day probational period, y'all know that every job have this. Some jobs is even 6 months and they don't tell you. But they're watching how late you come to work, if you fuck up on a job, how many complaints you got. And they will also determine if you're going to get a raise or not. Because some people have been at the same job for 30 years and never got a raise going to the probational period. So long story short, they're not allowed to call in sick or miss any days in the 90-day probation. And even if they are like feeling sick, it has to be a life or death situation. So literally everything is fine. All of a sudden, their car, now you would think this would be a valid enough reason for them not to have any issue, but their car ended up getting broken into, and they stole the car. They found the car, a couple of days later, the car was burnt up, tore up. They couldn't get to and from work. And so the jobbers are like, we don't care. Your obligation is to get here, get on the bus, get on whatever. But like I said, they couldn't work that shit out. Long story short, y'all, I told them, you need to get you so many colors of orange candles. And you need to also get you, other ingredients. So you need to burn these candles down. And I guarantee you, if this is all what it is, right? Your car's fucked up and they're not having any type of sympathy with you or whatever, this is going to do the trick. This is going to clear, remove any blockages so that way you're not gonna lose your job, worst come to worst. And so of course they were like, well, I don't know. And what are the odds of this happening? And can you guarantee me? And I'm like, listen, baby, get you the orange candles, work that energy, and go from there. Long story short, y'all, she ended up working something out with her manager to where they allowed her to have time off without her submitting proof too. Because I was like, well, if your car got stolen, I would think they would want to see the police report. But originally they didn't give a fuck. They were like, bitch, your car got stolen. If you broke your leg on the way coming to work, bitch, you need to still come to work. Okay, they weren't caring about that in a probational period. But she did this, y'all, and within her 90-day probational period, they told her that we'll give you some days off. But if you haven't figured it out in so many business days, then we're going to have to let you go. Because there's a lot of people that want to get hired. Like they hire people seasonal shit at this job too. Long story short, y'all, of course I asked for an update. I think it was like 45 days. So not only did they were able to get back on their job, they were also able to find a way to and from work. Just so happened one of their coworkers lived in the area, so they were able to, commit to this other good shit. But y'all, literally, I guess that when they hired her, there was some type of docking or something. This is what she was saying. Like they docked her pay or they didn't pay her properly. And what ended up happening is they ended up letting her come back. When they came back, they were like, hey, we actually realized that we were paying you less than we were supposed to. Everybody else who get hired in your position, with your experience, get paid this amount. So we're actually going to bump it up. So she got a pay increase and then I let her go. And guess what? Of course, insurance gave her money to get her car. And I don't know why her insurance took that damn long. Y'all, my insurance girl, anything happens to your car, baby, they pay you out immediately. I think anytime I happened to my car, girl, the next day I already have funds in my account. Okay. And so there we go. Orange is the color. Purple will be used once again to demand it. To, let's say you're trying to get, maybe you have access to the money. Maybe you just don't know how to go about getting the money. But maybe someone or something, because it's easier when the energy is already open to you to do the work. If the energy is not open to you, it does take a little more, of a push. And so the purple will come in for that, where you want that money to come to you. You see that money, you feel that money, you feel it, you see it. And you're like, I want this person to not turn me down. I want to open the door. I want it to be yes, and I'm going to get it. Purple, of course, is good for loan. Pink is good for loans. Yellow is good for loans. Gold is good for loans. Y'all, I can't even tell you the last time I used a green candle for money. Okay, I don't use green candles for money. I can't even tell you last time I used a green candle for money. But yes, purple. And then so yes. So same color, same purpose, different colors. Okay. Let's see. Last but not least, y'all, I want to show y'all this. So, y'all, we work with light energy. Every now and then we do get into some dark work, and that's for defense. I call that defensive magic. Okay. I only do dark work if we are defending something. So that means you minding your business, you doing your thing, and out of nowhere, you get blindsided, sideswiped with some negative ass shit. We are gonna definitely get in and do some nasty shit. But like I said, if just because you're upset because your baby daddy left you for another girl, just because if there was miscommunications and you didn't tell your baby daddy he wants to be the only one, he thought you were into polygamy, and so he got another bitch pregnant. We don't get into that nasty world like that. I don't. Because I feel like all parties involved have to be mentally ready for it. Whether you're doing the work or not, this is your situation, and your mind has to be there. Okay, your mind has to be receptive to the work. And if you don't know how to be receptive, of course, me, I offer classes, I do consultations, we answer all your questions, and then we can get into all that. But yes, Illum, you guys, the light bringing stone. Well, it's a crystal, and then it's in powder form here. So when I'm doing cleanses and protections or anything that's considered dirty, but I want to, come at, it from a light perspective, I use Illum. I get a lot of this, girl. And shout out to Sadaf, okay? Y'all, we love Sadaf, honey. They have everything, girl. They even got orange pills, lemon pills, y'all. Right there in the store, too, girl. Right there at the Armenian market. Girl, they have orange pills and shit, girl, for the tea and shit, rose petal shit for the cheap, too, girl. It'd be like 99 cents. I think that's pretty much it. The main focus was to come on here and show her about the magnets. 3 magnets, 4 magnets, however you want to go about it, it's totally up to you. Each magnet has to be cleansed and charged up. And so, of course, and we always have water by us, a clean bowl of water, just so you know, for energy. Ow! If you're not into that, get into that, y'all. Water right by the entrance of your door, a fish tank, whatever. And this keeps negative energy out too, or absorb negative energy. Or you can also put fruit in it, like lemons, apples, mangoes, any type of citrus and or sweet fruit will help keep negative energy out. So either way, you want to make sure you cleanse your magnets too. And I soak magnets in water, and I use rose water. And I also use salt, okay? And you just kind of let your magnets, I think this is hard enough to stand the water. Yeah, you just kind of let it sit in there, okay? And this is where it gets into like the charging stuff too, y'all. I like to take my power hand. I'm right-handed. I'm actually even-handed, but my right hand is dominant. And I developed even-handedness. What they call that? An even-handed person. My sister was an even-handed person. I barely started developing that like 7 or 8 years ago. So I can use both hands equally. But this hand right here is always the hand I want to come out. Like if I want to, slap the fuck out somebody or whatever. Anyway, so you guys, I like to activate my hands and I just kind of like wiggle them around. I'm closing my eyes and I'm visualizing. You want to do this for all your herbs, all of your crystals, any instrument you're using, any type of workings, y'all. This is how I charge my stuff up. I just move my hands around and I'm visualizing energy coming into my hands from my heart space or the heavens or the planets, however you want to go about it. If your imagination is, grand, why not? Visualize Mars giving you energy right now. Visualize Jupiter giving you energy right now. If you're trying to, bring in something, protection, Saturn right now. So that's Saturn. So you're asking for Saturn to bless you with that energy. So you just feeling that energy all in your hands. And I feel it, y'all. My hands feel heavy now. So now that it's activated, I'm going to place my hands over the bowl and I'm gonna just be in this moment, right? And I can feel the energy of the water. I can feel the energy of the stone. I can feel the energy of this glass. I can feel the energy of whatever I just charged myself up with, right? And then I'm just exchanging energy with my hands and the planet that backed me up, or whatever source backed me up with energy. Maybe it's even my own energy, because, of course, when we're doing workings on things, a lot of people don't know this, but the workings that you do comes from a source. So solar plexus gives you certain energy for certain type of works. The heart space, the throat space, whatever. So you're going to use these places or these sources to charge you up and to channel and to, put in and pull out. So either way, I'm filling and I'm infusing this crystal with that energy. For this person, it's your magnet, and you're just thanking the crystal. And you're just becoming one with it. I'm feeling the love of the crystal. The crystal is telling me I can use it. My hands is feeling light right now. I love this feeling, honey. And it's activated. This is called activating, right? And then, of course, if you want to do a double, y'all, sometimes I be so into my work that I zone out. After I do that, I still take the item in my hand and I'm just kind of like feeling it with my eyes closed, and I'm feeling the energy. I'm seeing the glow. I'm feeling the, crystal, the object, whatever. And sometimes you get messages too from these objects. Like you're touching it and you feel and you see and you interpret like, okay, what is this? Okay, bam, bam, bam. Anyway, so you're charging this up and you're saying, thank you, crystal. Thank you, magnet, the spirit of the magnet, whatever. Maybe you know the name of the magnet. I don't know. Maybe you know the name of the object. Let's say if you bought it from Hobby Lobby and the package said Wilcher Smith magnets, you're going to say, thank you, Wilcher Smith magnets, for allowing me to achieve what is that I'm set here to achieve. Thank you for your purpose. Thank you for this and that. I ask you to act on my behalf in a spirit realm and the realms after that to bring in what it is that I'm wanting to manifest. And there you go. It's to activate it. Very simple. Oh, I love that. Y'all, Amazonite. Y'all, this is a beautiful stone. Amazonite. Amazonite. Good for stress, good for muscle tension, muscle spasms. This is also deals with calcium. Just having this on your body, this balances out the calcium levels in your body. And also, this is a prosperity stone too. It brings in money. Okay. Keeps money coming in too. Okay. But that's it, y'all. You do that with everything. Your crystals, your herbs, your tarots, your playing cards, whatever you're using, charge that up. Okay. Okay, you feel the energy in your stomach. Come on in here. Yes, come on, Rico. That's the solar plexus. Ow, ow, ow. And solar plexus deal with manifestation. There we go. It deals with manifestation, bringing in the money. So, Rico, you tapped in. So we know you tapped in, though. But you tapped in. You tapped in, Rico. Amazonite, of course, is a bluish green stone. This deals with the three areas, the solar plexus, the throat, and the heart. Now, of course, going into, you know, the crystal book is, I think it's called the Crystal Bible or Judy Hall's Crystal Book. It did tell you what exactly is Amazonite connected to, but we also go by the colors. Okay. And there's some white in here too. So of course this is clarifying. This is calming. This relaxes you. Let me ask you this, Rico, have you been feeling stressed lately? Because this is good for calming you down. And we know that we feel that, honey. We feel that in our stomach, honey. We know with air signs, especially Gemini, honey, we listen, we get too excited, we get too stressed out. Baby, the first thing is the stomach. We don't have an appetite, we get bubble guts, we get all that. Okay, come on in here. Come on, Shamika. How you doing? Yes, honey, come on here, Shamika. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes. So yes, honey, that's pretty much it, y'all. I do want to do more videos like this, y'all, because this is such a easy setup. I don't have to like make sure the lighting is good over here, make sure no, this is such an easy setup, y'all. And so we'll be doing more cute little stuff like this. Maybe we'll even get into some card readings, y'all. I'm over here looking at my thing right now. And of course not tonight, because y'all got to get into some work. I got to get into some work. But I'm looking at these cards that somebody got for me. The romance angels oracle. Never opened them, and I got a card set on sexual magic, y'all. And I think these are ritual cards, like this right here. Trials. So we could do that, honey. We could set the cards out right here, y'all. Y'all can see the cards laid out. We could say right now, oh, there's some type of infidelity issue here. We see the man leaving for work. He's saying that he's gone for work and he's thinking about you always. But every time he gets to another city, he's over here doing some tease, honey. So y'all need a break. Y'all need a break. Y'all be fighting and stuff a lot too, huh? There's a lot of fighting going on. I see that, honey. And then right here, this is upside down. This is Trump. So this is saying that you're going to find your way out of this. You're going to find some type of balance in all of this. You're going to come to your senses, okay? And say, baby, do you want to hang on or you want to let that shit go? Okay? And the last card is the discovery card. And of course, this is still the same energy here. So now you guys are going to discover new heights, new ways of pleasing each other. Maybe, Kama Sutra is a good idea. Get into some Kama Sutra tea. Okay. Hello. No, let me stop. You like these demos. Thank you, Rico. Well, Lisa, Rico. I'm getting your feedback now. So we're going to be doing these demos more. Can we do these demos more often? We're going to be doing these demos more often then, honey. Okay. That's what we're going to be doing, honey. Ow. Yeah, someone is getting work done virtually. And they were asking me, I'm using my clear quartz for the work I'm going to be doing, honey. Yes, girl. Look at that cute little clear quartz, girl. Isn't that cute, y'all? Ooh. Girl, she knows she about to get some work done, girl. It's almost double terminated, but it's a little broken here. So we're just going to use the little pieces right here, y'all. Isn't that cute? Wow. But they wanted to know, they're like, how do I do the magnets? And I was like, well, you're going to draw it. I'm drawing out the magnets. I'm like, you know what? Let me get on YouTube and let me show them how it's done. So that's what we're going to be doing. Yes, honey. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, this is my bigger clear quartz here, honey. Look how beautiful she is. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? I have a whole bunch of clear quartz that was gifted to me by this Lapidaria place, but I don't know where the hell these crystals are at, y'all. I'm gonna have to go through either this closet. Yeah, I think it's in my closet. I'm in my room right now. I think it's in my closet. I need to get it because, baby. Yeah, girl, we love clear quartz, honey. We got her everywhere. And we got her this way, too. She's old, y'all. We've had her for 10 years. This is a 10-year crystal, honey. We had her for 10 years. I think she's from Brazil. And she's from Brazil, honey. Oh, girl, she's so beautiful, honey. We got her and selenite right here by my window, honey. Okay. And we got this one, too. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, honey. But yes, y'all, I will definitely be back. Y'all, I'm going to get ready to do my little tea. I was going to, maybe I'll come back. Yeah, I'll be coming back tomorrow or Sunday. I did say, you guys, we're gonna do Midnight Metanoid too. I'm thinking we're gonna do Midnight Metanoid on Monday because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get something to show y'all something too. Can we do that? And also another thing too, y'all. Wow, I didn't even see this. I got a tarot coloring book. We're gonna get into what do you call it? Listen, I'm not gonna tell y'all. We lost our footage, y'all. I told y'all 2 years ago I got into the ghost hunting shit and going to haunted places, staying at haunted Airbnbs and shit, and mansions, hunting mansions and shit, y'all. We recorded a lot of footage, and girl, I still got one more tablet to check on. But y'all, I had two tablets. That's what most of the shit was charged, recorded on Samsung tablet, and one of them was fucking cracked the fuck up. And I said, damn, I should have backed all that shit up on there. Now we know how to move now. But I'm like, I'm gonna redo some teas. There is, two places on the way going to Northern California that allegedly is hunted. I want to get some footage of that. Maybe, somebody's gonna be my camera woman or cameraman, and we're gonna get some tea of that, y'all. And we just gonna I'll show y'all what we do. Maybe y'all catch something on camera. Yeah, we'll see. And I don't know if it's gonna be live or it's gonna be recorded. It's probably gonna be recorded. It's probably gonna be recorded. Just so that way that, because I know some places be like, you can't record. Like one of these places, they do a tour there, and sometimes they don't want no camera on. So I'm like, yeah, it have to be like low key and shit. So yes, honey, very powerful energy, big clear quartz. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, Rico. And we wand ourselves with this too, right? You wand your crown, you rub it along your body vertically. Maybe we'll get into that too, y'all. We'll get into that as well. Yeah, I'll do some videos down the road about that too. We'll get into the polarities of your body when you wand yourself down. Oh, I got a sound bowl too, y'all. Oh, maybe we'll get into some sound healing too, honey. Ooh. We got some tuning forks too. Y'all, people be gifting me tuning forks, sound bowls. What else did we have? We had some other interesting things too. And I was like, I'll do it for my YouTube people. I never got around to it because I wanted to do, I like to do a setup, y'all. I don't like to just get on and y'all, this is what we gonna be doing. I like to like have a cute little tea, a cute little setup, girl. We can all relax together. Ooh, y'all, and before we go, and Ganesha's like, you can show me off, baby. Let's go, Ganesha. Ganesha's like, you can show me off. Look at him, honey. He ready to fuck some shit up, honey. He ready to fuck some shit up. We getting down, we getting down, we getting down, honey. Yes, we are. We about to get down, y'all. Get down, get down. I hope y'all having a good Saturday. And y'all, it was a new moon on Thursday. So I hope y'all in that new moon energy right now. And y'all, we'll be back for sure. Okay. Uh Monday for sure. Okay. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Thank you, Rika. Thank you. Yeah, he's pretty heavy too. I think this is the one that Julie gave me. I think Julie gave me two Ganeshas. Yeah, I think that's the one she gave me. If that's not the one, it's the one by my door. Yes. So then, you guys, we'll be back, okay? Also, listen, I'm be sending y'all an email, okay? Okay, I'm be sending y'all an email. I haven't got response from like two people. I'm like, girl, what's going on? Y'all busy? Y'all busy? It's the first of the month. Y'all busy? Y'all busy? Y'all busy? But I'll be sending another email too to see if y'all got my tea or not, honey. But yes, all we'll be talking again later. Okay, love and light. TwoSpiritMystic.blogspot.com. I saw some new faces. Shout out to y'all, and shout out to Rico, Shamika, and who else is in here? Arzuli Hearts. Yes, honey, Arzuli. How you doing? Yes, honey. And Juan Sanchez, Holy Spirit. Oh, honey, come over here. We love the Holy Spirit. Oh, y'all need to watch the movie called The Devil's Conspiracy. Love it on YouTube. Love it, y'all. It looks a little corny, But baby, I was up all watching it as I was supposed to be in the bed last night. I was like, this is a very interesting motherfucking video, y'all. Very interesting. Okay. So anyway, y'all, bye for now. And y'all will see me again soon, okay? Me and I Metanoia. Yes, that'll be the next to y'all. Anyway, bye for now. Love and light.